For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or cheap games on any platform, use the referral link in the description. It'll take you to g2a.com. Use the promo code CHES over there and you'll get yourself 3% cash back. For all No Identity merchandise, hats, hoodies and t-shirts, follow the link in the description down below to the No Identity Fan Fiber website. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 7 of the Dortmund series here on FIFA 18. After some positive results in the last episode, a late winner and a late equaliser in a couple of the games, we start today with a game against third place Borussia Gladbach. So it's a top of the table clash. We then follow that up a week later against Augsburg away from home before we then welcome Rasenballsport Leipzig to Dortmund to play them in the third and final game of today's episode. We are doing well in the league so far, currently second, can go top. Wolfsburg have, unfortunately for them, lost a game now, so we could go top with a win against Gladbach. In fact, we would go top with just a draw against Gladbach, unless, of course, Mainz win, in which case they go top. But 4 teams currently on 11 points, and 4 teams can't remain on 11 points because we play Gladbach. But what else is going to happen, I'm not sure. Bayern Munich are down in 12th after 6 games played, not even 5. Other teams got games in hand on them. 2 defeats, 3 draws, and only the 1 victory so far. The more they drop points, the better chance we have of winning the league. But we're going to jump into the game against Gladbach now and hopefully pick up a victory. Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further content either here or on YouTube, on Twitch as well. Follow the link in the description to my Twitch where you can watch this series streamed live and Football Manager streamed live as well, because I'm going to be streaming that a fair amount over the next few days as well. But first up, against former player Nevan Subotic, as you can see, lining up there on the right-hand side, it's Borussia Gladbach. Right, Jan Sommer in goal for Gladbach. It's going to be a strong team. Oscar Wendt, Ginter, Subotic still in his Dortmund kit in the picture. Hoffmann, Fabian Johnson on the left, Strobel. They're playing a 4-4-2 with Raphael and Lars Stindl up top. It's a strong team from Gladbach. This will not be an easy fixture. Goretzka into Weigl. Actually go forward here to Yarmolenko first. See the run being made by Goretzka in the middle. It's a good ball into him. We'll hit the shot early. Did that take a deflection? It did not. Okay, I thought it might have taken Nick off the defender's heels. Well, first chance after 3 minutes. Wide. Gaspar. Down the line. Yarmolenko. Little scoop turn that Oscar Wendt wasn't to be fooled by, but he has been tackled. And, oh, jeeps, he flew himself in there. Actually completely threw me off there. The defender got very aggressive with that slide tackle. Played that through to Aubameyang. He's got a bit of space here. Aubameyang deflected and in. Big deflection. There's nothing the goalkeeper could do about that. That was headed across goal and took a big arc towards the right-hand side of the net. Oh, keeper actually went the right way at least, but it almost accelerated the effort. You see it's going across goal and then rifles into that bottom corner. The ball definitely picked up speed after it took the deflection, but into the back of the net it goes. And we are 1-0 in front. Goretzka to Weigl. Before there to Goetze. Aubameyang making moves. And Royce making moves as well, but as I was looking at Royce, I didn't pay attention to Matthias Ginter, who just closed me down and ran off with the ball. Raphael's got very good footwork and great dribbling, so we are going to have to be careful of him. Ginter into Kramer. Out wide here to Hoffmann, who's darted inside nicely into Lars Stindl. Socrates with the tackle, but Stindl's still coming away with it, and Weigl does particularly well to get the ball away from them. I'll play this over the top, looking for Royce. It's a lovely ball, the weight of it perfect. Royce takes it in his stride as well by knocking it on with his head. Look for the ball into the middle. It wasn't entirely who it was meant for, neither was that, but never mind. It will end up with a chance for Mario Goetze, but it won't end up with a second goal, and we won't even end up with a corner, as Oscar Wendt does well to clear that away. Oh, close to 2-0. Close to 2-0, but not quite able to get it. Look through there to Aubameyang. Play the 1-2 maybe. Maybe the 1-2-3. And, no, tackled. That's a lovely header over the top. Lastin was in behind here. Mario Gaspar trying to close him down. Stindl with the effort. Good save by Berkey, just batting it away. That's all it takes. It's just one really well-timed header, and my entire defensive line is completely sold, and we had to rely on our Swiss goalkeeper there to stop them from taking the lead. In fact, 2 Swiss goalkeepers involved in this game. Of course, Jan Sommer is Swiss too. Not very often you get 2 Swiss goalkeepers involved in the same game. It's more non-symmetrical, it's more asymmetrical than it is symmetrical. Oh, what a through ball. Oh, he's so unlucky. Fabian Johnson. That was outstanding. He seems so calm there as he took that effort on. So nonchalantly just looping it over the goalkeeper. A hell of an effort. And they're really lucky there not to have got themselves an equaliser. Borussia Gladbach want to fire this to Aubameyang. And I'm waiting for Goetze to make me a run, but he just didn't, unfortunately. That was extremely fortunate of us not to be pegged back. 10 minutes to go till half-time, and it's still 1-0. Like, unsymmetrical, yeah, I know what you mean. Oh, I nearly dangled a leg there. Strike! Okay, Lars Stindl makes it 1-1. I didn't see that going in from there, to be honest. I really didn't see that going in from there. When he started to wind up for the shot, I was quite happy. I dangled a leg just here with Toprak, or Matip even, but mistimed it. But how has he whipped that top? That's an outstanding finish. Fair play. Oh, great angle for a replay as well. You see it bending away into that top corner. Berkey nowhere near it. Great goal. That's why they are where they are in the league. 1-1. Misses Goretzka, but we will get it down. Weigl drills it out wide there to Yarmolenko. It's a good ball to Aubameyang, who's turned well. He's going to try and go back the other way on his right foot, and Aubameyang is unstoppable in that sort of situation. That is 2-1 to Borussia to Borussia Dortmund. Oh, two Borussias in the same game. Oh, it was bound to mess up at some point. Great footwork from Aubameyang though. The turn inside, and then this turn just there. That's superb. And then burying it into the bottom corner. A golazo. Win, 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 win. Didn't win the header. He stayed on the floor. No, he's up. Hoffman, where are you going? Down the line. He's turning inside. He is. I read it, but not at the right point. Good save down low by Berkey. Goetze goes off and Shinji comes on. Hoffman will take the corner. That's a good delivery. Hopefully Yarmolenko's underneath it. Aubameyang, can we flick that over your head? No, is the answer. Can Weigl beat him to it? Yes, but he's kicked it straight against him. We'll spin, and we'll get it to Yarmolenko. We could still come away on the counter. Here is Shinji, just on as a substitute. We use the left back first. Royce will make the run, but actually he's drawn two defenders towards him there, Marco Royce, which means there's space now for Yarmolenko. Oh, Yarmolenko, that was Aubameyang chase. Shinji Kagawa, it's 3-1. Two quick-fire goals at the beginning of the second half, and Dortmund now have a little bit of breathing space. That's good football. Again, Aubameyang's good footwork and then a nice pass. Shinji immediately off the bench, immediately on the score sheet. At the very beginning of the series, I was like, I'm going to sell Shinji Kagawa because I don't rate him. Turns out he's pretty damn decent. 3-1. Goretzka, Shinji to Aubameyang. Over the top looking for Royce. Surely we can't be in for a quick-fire fourth as well. Marco Royce. Oh, we are! Somehow he gets to that first. 3 goals in such quick succession that Gladbach don't know what's hit them. It's gone from 1-1 to 4-1 in the blink of an eye. Great initial save, but Royce with the acceleration to get to the loose ball. And out of nowhere, we have a 3-goal advantage. 52, 58, 61. 3 goals in 9 minutes. That's a nice turn by Raphael. He's got options here. Main one being Hoffman. Lays it back to Strobel. Oh, why has he dived in like that? I've not asked him to. Hoffman just manages to squeeze it back to Strobel. It's a lovely ball through to Raphael. And there's an option at the back post, but it's gone to the man in the middle. Oh, jeeps, that could have deflected anywhere. Off Mario Gaspar and over the bar. Corner for the Gladbach. Hoffman will take it. He's put in some good deliveries so far. It's another one there. Strobel knocks that down. Socrates flies in to block it. And I can't quite get it away yet. Here's Grifo off the bench. Blocked though, and now we'll go for the counter-attack. Royce out wide looking for Yarmolenko. Great first touch. Oh, see you later, mate. That was ridiculous. A lovely little elastico chop, and Aubameyang around the corner, perhaps for a 5th. There it is, all made by the unbelievable footwork from Yarmolenko in the middle. I love that. That was beautiful. And then drilling it into the bottom corner. I think that's a hat-trick for Aubameyang. I've got something in my eye for sure. I apologise, I'm scratching my face quite so much. But Dortmund 5, Gladbach 1. You'd never guess that we were right next to each other in the league, would you? Weigl into Goretzka. Forward there to Aubameyang. Round the corner to Shinji. He's in again. I don't know what's happened. I don't know what's happened. But it's now 6-1. Where has this result come from? We struggled against Hanover. Or sorry, we struggled against Hamburg. We struggled against Köln. But against one of the better sides in the division, Gladbach, who were level on points with us in the game or in the league, and we're hammering them. It's 6-1. Oh yeah, of course you can play, Sam. I'm not sure whether I'll stream it yet or not. But I'm definitely playing COD after I finish recording this episode with CJ. So if you want to play, you're more than welcome to join. Oh, it's good footwork from Hoffman. Lays it back. Could be 6-2 here. Isn't. Great save from Berkey. Really should have been 6-2 there. Aubameyang's He's had 3 shots, Aubameyang, and he scored every single one of them. Whereas last Stindl has had 5 shots, sorry, and scored just the one. Oh, that's given away. But they've still got it here. Hoffman, Stindl, Hoffman, shot wide. Corner for Gladbach in, well, clearly the last minute. Oh, that was really poor. Cheers, ref. Blow your whistle, mate. There we go. A 6-1 win. Where that came from, I could not tell you if you asked me. But a hat-trick for Aubameyang, a brace for Kagawa off the bench, and a goal for Marco Reus as well. Complete, and the stats are so close. We were just so clinical in that game. A 10 out of 10 for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Oh, he got 3 assists as well. 3 goals and 3 assists for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. The perfect game. 5 at the back from Augsburg. Is there any players in there that are going to cause us some problems? Not that I've seen so far. I'll be honest, that starting lineup doesn't scare me at all. But what's the betting that they put in a much better performance than Gladbach did? Finn Bogerson missed the tackle there. This is great football. Oh, jeeps! What a rocket! That's the closest either side have come so far to the opening goal of the game. That was a hell of a hit. I told you Augsburg had played better than Gladbach. And they have been so far. Yarmolenko looking for Aubameyang, dropping one way then the other. In there to Leon Goretzka. Not really too sure where to go. We'll go to Aubameyang. Hit it early, Alba. He did, and hits with a good save. Corner to come in from Guerrero. That's a good delivery. Underneath it are 2 people. Socrates wins the header and Yanka just heads it clear. Up we go, Julian. Good header from Weigl. Will knock this down. Goretzka to Shinji. Through the gap to Aubameyang. Around the corner to Reus. And now Reus has hit the bar. Woodwork hit a piece once. But no goals. I'll wait and see what the call is for a 3rd season, if people want it or not. Alba around the corner to Yarmolenko. Pull that back to Aubameyang. Look for Goretzka. Back to Aubameyang. And now, no. Now we won't take the lead. Good save again by Hitz. Again, we'll get the ball in with the left foot from the corner. Underneath it is John Matic this time. And that will be a goal kick because the header was poor. Aubameyang's there. Ah, you thought I was going to pass it, didn't you? I didn't. Aubameyang. Pleased with that. Sold the defender, thought he was going to turn inside and pass it, spun back the other way. It's a great run, to be fair, from the man in the middle. And they were fooled by it, and the finish, top draw. Into the far side netting. We do at last have the lead after 31 minutes, and it wasn't really going to be anyone other than Aubameyang, was it? Weigl, through there to Kagawa. Oh, Shinji. The footwork. Through to Aubameyang, this will be 2. He's deadly. I'm not sure what celebration that is, but I'll take it. Shinji Kagawa and Aubameyang apparently creating quite the partnership here. Love a cam that has great footwork. That's why I've done so well with Coutinho and Isco in the Chelsea series. And again, good footwork from a cam sets up a chance for a striker who buries it. 2-0. Up we go. Good header by Socrates. Ooh, but intercepted by Heller. No, I don't want to close him down too much and open up the opportunity to play through a teammate, but he still has the opportunity to play through a teammate, despite the fact that Matip is snapping at his heels. He's played in again here, Heller, and I didn't know which player to switch to. It's a good save by Berkey. Otherwise, they'd have got one back there, but it is going to be a goal kick as Max rather foolishly toe-poked that over the line when he was looking for a corner. Very nearly pulling one back there, Augsburg, but 2-0 is still the score. We could make it 3 here if Kagawa can get a good turn in, which he can't. Oh, Aubameyang's fallen over in the middle from Bogerson. I'll have that, thank you. And well, I was trying to clear that, but he just wouldn't hit it. Goal. It serves me right for trying to power up with X rather than just clear it with B. I was trying to be a bit more precise with my clearance by powering up and using an actual direction rather than just hitting B and having him smack it out for a throw-in. In the end, I would have preferred they had a throw-in. That's a great hit from Schmidt though, off the underside of the bar. And Augsburg have pulled one back. Guerrero into Goretzka. Pull that back. Oh, that wasn't meant for Socrates. And that wasn't meant for Goretzka. Both passes were meant for Julian Weigl. But if it ends in a goal, I'll be happy. But that's a free kick on the edge of the box, which we will take. Let's... Really? Yarmolenko? I think Reus might take it, to be honest. Right, Marco Reus. Can we get a third? I would very much like a third. Oh, what a save! What a save. Bradford Tom with a 4-month in a row subscription. Thank you very much, Tom. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to mark that with a goal. Would have been a hell of a goal and a free kick if it were, but hits with a stunning stop. To Weigl. To Guerrero. And that back to Weigl. Weigl into Aubameyang. Good turn. Shinji's in, and he's going to get there, and he's going to bury it. The defender couldn't seem to make up his mind, and Shinji's made him pay for that mistake. Kagawa is the man of the moment right now. Although, again, Aubameyang heavily involved. The pair of them are at it right now. Another assist for Shinji, another goal, sorry, for Shinji Kagawa. Another assist for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Absolutely superb, drilling it into the bottom corner. We lead by 3-1. Shinji Kagawa into Aubameyang, out to Yarmolenko. Try the fake Rabona to work some extra space. And space is opened up just for him to... Oh, dear. Oh. Not the sort of finish I expected from Yarmolenko there, but that's his last action on the field. And Pulisic will come on for him. Aubameyang has been superb and deserves the rest. So we'll bring on Alexander Isak and see if he can get a goal or two. Or at least a chance or two. Corners come in for Augsburg. They've scored once, so don't put it past them scoring again, but they do need 2. And I swear I jinxed myself. I really do jinx myself. 3-2 with 11 minutes to go. I'm actually the worst. How many... I swear, the amount of times I've jinxed myself in commentary, giving myself the commentator's curse, is actually ridiculous over the course of my YouTube and Twitch career. I do it all the time. It's a great header though, to be fair. It's 3-2. Nice tackle. Goretzka. Weigl. Forward into Shinji Kagawa. Across to Weigl. Into Isak. Whoop, there's the turn. Oh, nearly through. They're running out of time now, Augsburg. There's a minute and a half left, but here they come on the attack. Oh, but Heller stumbles in possession, and that might be the mistake that ensures that they aren't going to get anything from this. Here's Isak. I could play through Shinji. I'm not going to. Just going to take my time, keep possession, and wind down the clock. And the referee will do the right thing and blow the final whistle. We get a 3-2 victory against Augsburg, although were nervy times in those final 10 minutes. I'm pleased, though, with the victory. Dominance again, real dominance actually, but an extremely close scoreline. You'd have thought of the 2 games we've played so far, that one would have had the 6-1 scoreline and the other one would have had the 3-2, but such is the way that things get played right now. Right, 2-week international break before we face Leipzig in the final game of the episode. A youth squad report coming in. Young goalkeeper, really? 78 potential? And this is my Scout Future star, Felipe Silveira. They're obviously potential stats, not his current stats. Otherwise, he might be slightly higher rated than 59. I might as well promote him to the senior team, and we'll wait for Graf. Felipe Silveira, contract accepted. Right, where are Borussia Mönchengladbach? Bayern Munich right now. They've won a game, they've won another game, so they're up to 11th, and they're only, to be fair, they're 11th, but they're only 3 points off 3rd. So by no means out of it yet. We remain the only undefeated side in the league to this point, and I'd like to think that that will remain the case after the game against Leipzig, but we'll head there now and see if we can get another victory. I am curious to see who's going to be in this Leipzig starting 11. I don't, well, at least I can't remember if they signed anyone in the summer transfer window. I presume Naby Keita's still going to be in there. They've got Galassi in goal. Juan Bernat at left back, that's interesting. Don't recognise either of their midfielders. What about the front? Bruma and Lamela, they're playing a 4-2-2. And then Timo Werner and Yusuf Paulsen up top. Alright, so their front four extremely good. Playing a 4-2-2, and it looks like, at least you would presume, with the front four that strong and the defensive midfielders sat that deep, that they're going to try and play on the counter-attack. Sit with the 6 men behind the ball and the 4 in front of it, and try and just use the pace to pick me apart. Which is exactly what's happening right now. And Yusuf Paulsen, hits the post, and that couldn't have been more lucky with the way it bounced straight back to Berkey, and he was able to grasp onto it. If that's a sign of things to come, this is going to be a particularly difficult game. Aubameyang, though, racing free. And I probably should have played the pass a lot earlier than this, but I'll pull it back. I really should have played the pass a lot earlier than that. Never mind, it could quite easily have been 1-0 at either end of the pitch in the opening 4 minutes. Let's go back again. Shinji with a turn. Aubameyang. Oh, the defender committed. That's one thing they haven't got in this side. Oh, I thought the keeper had saved it. He got a hand to it. I thought the keeper had saved it. So one thing they don't have in this side is a strong defence. Their front four, as we mentioned, very, very good. Did the keeper get a hand on that? I thought he did. Yeah, he did get something on it. I thought I heard something. Have a look at the replay. A good angle for it as well. See the change in the flight of the ball. Yes, did get fingertips to it, but not enough to keep it out. We lead by a goal to nil. Right, Lamella's shot from the last free kick. Don't think he's going to do that from this distance. Throwing it into the box. Yusuf Poulsen is very tall, but it's not even going to reach him. Dramatic wins the header. Aubameyang will play it over the top looking for Royce. He's going to knock this backwards. Didn't get the chance to. Here's Yusuf Poulsen. Bruma looking to make the moves on the right. That's a heavy touch from Poulsen. And Shinji Kagawa looks to make him pay for it. Now Royce can get in behind here on the left-hand side as the defender's out of position. And driving forward, I've got 3 options in the middle. And I'm just going to dink at the back post. Looking for Yarmolenko, but it's well blocked by the defender. Werner. This makes me nervous. They've got so much pace in their front four. Or at least they're 3 of their front 4. Lamella isn't exactly rapid, but the other 3 definitely are. And it makes me so very nervous every time they're in the final third like this. Basically, that first move, the way they played the ball about in that first move, has me second-guessing everything that they're doing when they get into the final third. Bruma with the effort, blocked by the defender, corner. Kagawa around the corner to Aubameyang. Out wide to Yarmolenko. Just trying to work. I love that skill move. Now I've figured out how to do it. Oh, what a ball through. Shinji, surely 2-0 now. No, great block. Oh, but the keeper makes the mistake. That's extremely lucky. I shouldn't have had that opportunity there. It's a great block by the defender. And the keeper has palmed that straight to Marco Reus. If that was online, I would be losing my mind had that been against me. But thankfully, it's for me, so I don't care. He's palmed that away from his defender and straight to Reus. He won't have a simpler goal in his entire career. Dortmund 2, Leipzig 0. Bruma. Oh no, I've missed time. My tackle on Bruma doesn't make me pay, thanks to my goalkeeper. Relying on Berkey there to keep me 2 goals in front. He will take the corner himself here, Bruma. Does so, and flicked away by Julian Weigl. Cross to Bruma, heavy touch. Good pace. They're going for the 1-2. They're not. Cross here to Lamella, given away, but it still gets the shot in, and Berkey clutches onto that very nicely, and I'll just wait. And then as soon as I kick it, the referee will blow for half-time. There we go. Right, 2-0 up at the break, but not without a couple of scares. Nice ball through. Kagawa back to Weigl. Oh, he left it there. I'm not really too sure why. And now been caught in possession. And that's a great ball through, and I'm in trouble here. It's 2v2 at the back. Yusuf Poulsen's gone for the run around the outside. That might have been the wrong thing to do, especially to force himself that far wide. And indeed it was. John Matic with the interception. They've wasted that there, Leipzig. Oh, and I've wasted possession. Schmitz could get it back to Poulsen. Poulsen could cause me problems now, but Guerrero this time managed to get the tackle in rather than just clear the ball away. Again, I've been wasteful in possession though, and again they come forward. Demmer. Poulsen for the 3rd time. Yusuf Poulsen. Good save by Berkey. They keep knocking on the door. And I keep slamming it shut in their face so far. Bruma with the corner. Kagawa with the header away. Exactly renowned for his heading there, Shinji, but he's done well. Can't get the ball away quickly with Alba, but he's got the tackle in. Yarmolenko. Oh, that nearly completely sold the defender, but he wasn't to be fooled. Bruma, I'm waiting for that through ball. It's not happened. Timo Werner. Oh, that's brilliant. That's a good save by Berkey as well. They're stepping it up here. Stepping it up indeed. Corners come in from Lamella on that far side. Whipped in. Punched away by Berkey. Who's going to get there first? Well, it's not even a competition, is it? Eric Lamella, clearly. 10 minutes into the second half, still 2-0. And that will remain to be the case. This time I won't give possession away too cheaply. Guerrero. Oh, I've kicked that straight against Schmitz, but I've been lucky. And now Royce is in behind. Let's try and turn inside. That's gone really well. Drop the shoulder on the defender, look for the pass. Back heel maybe. Oh, is it going to squeeze over the line? It's not. Compa comes along to clear it. Thought for a minute we were going to get a rather cheeky 3rd goal there. And I can't create another opportunity either. Well cleared away by the defender. Still 2-0 with half an hour to play. Guerrero to Weigl. Across to Mario Gaspar. Essentially to... Oh, perfectly timed. Oh, Shinji! That's disgusting. He's pure genius from Shinji Kagawa. Absolutely outrageous to loft the keeper in that situation.
That's an awesome goal. Supremely cool.
That is next level. Oh, Keeps, you have been destroyed. It's Dortmund 3, Leipzig 0. Keeper went down early and soon as he just loops it over the top of him. And there we go. He is 3-0 in front. Malenko into Aubameyang. Back there to Goetze. Oh, that's a good touch. Good save by Gladbach. I probably should have taken that a little bit further in, actually, because I'd beaten the goalkeeper, but never mind. Guerrero, or beaten the defender, sorry. Oh, who's that going to drop to? Who's going to win that foot race? It's Julian Weigl. I might as well hit that, because why not? That took a deflection, a rather large one off Bernat, and will be a corner from the far side. What can we do from this? Mario Goetze to take it. Looking for Socrates. Yusuf Powell's in underneath it. Give me another corner with 2 minutes to go. Can we get a fourth? It's been a really good episode for us in goal-scoring terms. We've gotten 12 goals so far and looking for a 13th, but I don't think it's going to come. Win this foot race here with Mario Gaspar, and there's a man on the floor in the middle, and he's hurt, but I'm going to use that to my advantage. It's Socrates, forward there to Joel Matip, centre-back to centre-back, but I can't get the shot off. Mario Gaspar wins that foot race, so he'll cross it. Philip at the back post. Comfortable for the keeper. There was a shot, not a pass back across goal. Just wasn't the best of headed efforts, to be completely honest. But we are going to get 3 points for the third game in a row. Maximum points all for us here in this one after just this, well, I say just, after a 7-point haul in the previous episode. Means that we are still unbeaten in the Bundesliga. And hopefully, thanks to our great goal scoring form, are now creating a decent-sized gap at the top of the league as well. Bayern yet to play Freiburg, Bremen yet to play Mönchengladbach, but 1-0 wins for 3 of the other 4 home sides. Stuttgart get a 1-1 draw, so they've got a point now at least. What's that? Roman Weidenfeller, you're not going to play, mate. I'm sorry. You're 900 years old. We are top of the league, though, with a 5-point lead, although Wolfsburg could close it to just the 3 points should they win their game in hand, which will be against Mainz, Leverkusen or Hamburg. Stuttgart, as we mentioned, now off the mark with 1 point after 7 defeats in their opening 8. Freiburg down there in the relegation zone as well. But Bayern now up to 6th and just 3 points off 2nd. So they're recovering, but not recovering quick enough to be able to keep up with me, thankfully. In the next episode, we will face... is that Frankfurt? It is. It's Frankfurt. Then a game in the German Cup, actually, against Sportverein before playing Hannover 96. I'm not sure where the Champions League football is, or did I get knocked out of the Champions League? Where's my... Why have I got no European football? Did Dortmund not qualify for Europe last year? Surely Dortmund qualified. Thank you for the 5-month-in-a-row subscription, Akash Nadu. Appreciate that, my man. Wait. Am I not in Europe? How am I only just noticing this? Did Dortmund not qualify for Europe last year in the German league? Did they have that bad a season? I don't know. I'll have to go and have a look on Google, unless my chat catches up sooner rather than later. But that is going to bring this episode to a close here on YouTube. Thank you very much for watching. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further content. This series will hopefully be being streamed a little bit more than it has been in the past month or so. So I'm hoping to get a little bit more regular. Yeah, they're in Spurs' group, aren't they, in the Champions League? Why have I not got European football in this save? That's really odd. I don't know. I don't know why that is. Did I forget to add... I'm sure I didn't forget to add European competitions in. Surely I didn't forget to add European competitions in when I set up the save. I did. Well done, Ches. You're a genius. I forgot to set up Europeans. I forgot to set up European competition. Well, that's why we don't have any European competition. Oh, well. GG, Ches. That's such a fucking typical Ches mistake to make. Well, it means that this first season will be over quicker. So I suppose we'll be in Europe next year. GG. Anyway, that's all for today. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.